Hello everybody, and welcome to Western Rohan. This is the day that the NDA was lifted on the Bullroarer beta server, and I thought I'd run through some of the new hunter skills that are coming your way, at least the ones that are on beta right now. As you can see where I'm standing, I'm actually looking towards Snowborn from the other side of the Entwash Vale, or the Entwash, I'm sorry. And if I turn this is actually just kind of a cool location, because not only this is where a lot of us are going to be starting as we cross over into Western Rohan, I believe. And if I check out this way, you can actually see Adoras over here on this side. So this is just kind of a neat. So first of all, if you haven't been involved in the beta, one of the things that's new this year is the skill tree, or this expansion is the skill tree. And to get to the skill tree, you click on your little wizard looking icon down at the bottom of the UI, and it brings up your trait tree panel. As you can see, I'm currently traded in the Bowmaster line. You put your skill points into these trees, and as you do that, on the left hand side, this is your specialization. Now this is how Turbine says you're going to get your hybridization of classes if you want them, because when you pick a new tree, it will ask you, or a new build, it'll ask you which specialization you want to put on this side over here. So I could have actually traded heavy in red in the skill tree and had potentially a blue specialization over here. I didn't do that with any of my builds, but I can show you how that works in a little bit. So some of the skills that you're going to see with the Bowmaster line: critical eye, critical rating, true shot, plus 6%, 8%, 10% penetrating shot mitigation, heart seeker, press onward you get in this line, swift and true, additional swift bow damage, fast draw, quicker induction times. You get your strength stance, damage bonuses, deadly precision, which gives you additional focus on critical hits, your quick escape. A low cut applies a root, temporary allows you to move without losing focus. Perseverance has to do with your press onward. Draw weight, it helps your induction skill damages. Rain of Arrows is in this line. This is one of the changes, is that you only get the Rain of Arrows skill if you trade in red. Burn Hot, as we know. Mercy Kill, that helps your merciful shot, increases the critical multiplier. Mitigation Bypass, this is a new skill, I believe. First of all, I'm going to apologize because obviously I'm not an expert in the new trees. I'm learning them along with everybody else. Here's an additional Heart Seeker skill, and the capstone for the red line is called Upshot, and it does additional damage depending on how much focus you have. So let me see if I can find somebody to fight. So here's a Urukai warrior. Right now I'm in endurance stance. Go ahead and get into strength stance. Now there's a couple of them are going to ride right down on me. So as you can see, I just took down 2 mounted foes with the red line. We'll try another and see how it goes. See, this with bow induction time is fairly short because of the way I'm traded. There's an Upshot. Didn't have any focus, so that didn't do much. So as you can see, a lot of damage being done with the red line. Now we'll switch over to the blue line, and this is how easy it is to switch traits here. It says you want to switch them, say yes, and my pre-configured blue line tree shows up. I also specialize in the blue line over here. Blue line gives you impact arrows, increases your physical mastery rating, minus 16% all skill inductions, so the blue line is also going to make your inductions much quicker. Quick shot focus, 20% quick shot bonus focus, application chance, strong draw, which I think we're pretty much familiar with, 16%, 20%, 12% damage for penetrating shot, and blood arrow. Barbed fury, there's a new icon for that as well. Damage over time from your barbed arrow. Pathfinder increases your movement speed. Precision stance now generates 3 focus per 5 seconds, so I'm going to switch over to precision stance when we get into the battle here. Improved intent concentration, it subtracts 30 seconds to your cooldown on intent concentration. I cannot pronounce this skill, so I will just call it the EX skill. Quite honestly, I'm not really sure what this skill does either. I haven't played much with it. Blood arrow has a chance to grant a bonus attack called EX that costs 1 focus and applies a strong bleed to the target, plus 60% proc chance. So we'll have to play with that and figure out what that does. Looks like you get a big damage and then a bleed. Blood arrow, we have currently Strength of Earth. We know that one as well, restores your power and morale. Shot through the heart, I did not actually trait for this. Merciful shot and Heartseeker deal additional damage to bleeding targets. Volley, focus bow attacks have a chance to make your next induction bow attack instant. Using a Silicos focus has a 3% chance of removing the bow induction time of your next attack, so that's kind of cool. Bow of the Righteous returns power, and the capstone on this one is called Rapid Fire. Focus bow skills have no focus cost or requirements for a duration of 10 seconds. Personally, I'm not real fond of that skill, but maybe I just haven't figured out how to use it yet. Now, this is probably the line I'm going to run in on live, for that simple chance that I can... Yeah, he's going to get stuck and confused, isn't he? I can induct on the move, and I just think that's super cool. I'd like to be able to show you, but this guy's trying to climb up a rock. As you can see, I was moving sideways as I was firing off that quick shot. Had no interruption on that shot. So let's take one more guy down with my favorite trait line here. Focus, even though I'm fully focused. There was Barrage. Be doing a lot of backing up and shooting, probably. Okay, forgot to go over the specializations over here. Resolute aim, minus 20% induction movement speed. Fleetness, on every harmful skill, 10% chance to plus 10% run speed, so make yourself faster. Barbed hindrance, 30% barbed arrow damage. Swift recovery, minus 25% barbed arrow and split shot induction, further decreasing your induction. Plus 1 focus per second while using Strength of Earth. Improved fleetness, so this is they've removed fleetness as a skill that you hit, and they've put it into your specialization line over here, so it's a proc now. And then as your intensified fire, every attack made while rapid fire is active puts a stacking physical mastery buff on the hunter. So that actually makes your capstone, I guess, quite a bit more worthwhile. I didn't explain how this works, but as you put points into a tree and you get further and deeper into it, your specialization also opens up these buffs and bonuses over here. let's go ahead and go into my least familiar line, which is the Trapper of Foes line. With Trapper of Foes, you've got Tripwire, you've got Natural Extracts, increased damage over time, Survival Gear, Physical and Tactical Mitigation buff, or increases, Elusive, Evade rating increase, Explosive Arrow, which is a skill that fires an explosive arrow at your target, just gives you fire damage, increased trap damage and reduced trap cooldowns, so combat traps, that's for the Trapper of Foes line. Rain of Thorns has been moved into the Trapper of Foes line, the yellow line, only place you can get it now. Explosive Powder, plus 16% deadly decoy and explosive arrow damage, so those explosive skills get a damage increase. Endurance Stance gives you endurance, block, parry, and evade rating increases. Piercing Trap gives a one-time reflect effect, morale increase, fire damage, and fire damage over time. Advanced Placement changes all your traps to ranged, which basically means you can throw them at a spot on the ground. Complex Mechanisms, increased resistance to penetration for all traps, so that makes your traps stronger. Enemies have a harder time breaking out of them. Armor Rend is a debuff on your target. Whereas you got improved Distracting Shot, minus 60 on the cooldown and a 2 days grace period, so that'll come in handy. Wounded Prey, Merciful Shot consumes the current tier of lingering wound on a target, dealing bonus damage. And then your capstone is the One Trap. Earns the skill the One Trap. Places a trap at a target location that deals heavy damage up front and over time while slowing the enemy's movement speed. So that's a lot of new skills, and I'm not really sure how to use them, so let's go try it. I'll go into Endurance Stance because that seems to be the one they want you to trade for. Okay, so I got this trap. Can I throw it? No. I can't use that trap. Oh yeah, there it is. It's on the ground. I just threw a trap at him. So that's how that works. Here's your trap again. Capstone skill. Locked him in place. I guess that's how you're supposed to do that. As you can see, that is not my specialty. He just about took me down. Okay, now to exhibit what it would be like to set up a skill tree. I don't have anything in number 4, so I'll go ahead and start with that one. The first thing it does is asks you how you want to specialize. So I'm gonna try a hybrid build this time. So I'm gonna trait in blue, but I'm gonna spec in red. So what it did was it gives me all 55 of my points that I have available to me. Here are the skills that I can put points into, and over here you can see your specialization. And as I start to spend points in my blue skills here, it starts to unlock the bonuses and the specialization as well. So in this build I would actually have more of a hybrid feel to it, because I would be getting the red specialization unlocks as I fill up my blue tree. So that's a very brief rundown of the new hunter skills and trees. Hope you enjoyed the walkthrough, or hope you enjoyed the little rundown there, and I hope to see you on the west side. Thanks for watching.